Welcome, friends. Let us continue with our study of homeopathic remedy Spongia tosta. And we'll recall its common name is roasted sponge. It belongs to animal kingdom and its family is Colentrata. Remedy was proved by Dr. Hahnemann. We are dealing with part 2C, Boenninghausen style of therapeutic cube. To understand the Spongia tosta in its purest form, Boenninghausen directs us to examine the remedy through a four-dimensional lens. We can call it therapeutic cube, where the remedy is analyzed through its fundamental pillars: location, sensation, modality, and concomitants. This approach highlights Spongia's deep generalities and its characteristic modalities with mathematic clarity. Please remember, this text is constructed strictly from PQR set 1 to 16 from Allen's keynote. And this is a very good study for BHMSO students, interns, house physicians, MD students, and general practitioners at large who love to study materia medica in its different shades. I am Dr. V.K. Chauhan. So, friends, let us go ahead. The first thing is the causation, etiology. It is suppressed gonorrhea or architis, leading to architis, or you can say maltreated architis, where chronic testicular swelling persists for a long time. The corresponding PQR is 16. Second is the diathesis. Constitution genus of the remedy is tubercular diathesis. Children and women, they are the natural client of this particular remedy, or they are predisposed to have the spongia problems. They are light-haired, lax-fibered, and fair types. And this information comes from PQR2 and 1. Let us go to the third part, general modalities or generalities. The complaints are aggravated after sleep. You can say sleeps into the aggravation. It is a general modality or characteristic generalities. Worse by mental excitement is very, very important from mental sphere. And complaints are worse before midnight, whether it is a heart symptom, whether it is a respiratory symptom, all get worse during the midnight, and worse after midnight, especially cardiac symptoms. Better by warm food and drinks, and this information is coming from PQR 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, and 15 from Allen's keynote. Now let us go to the fourth part, the particular modalities, particular generals. And here we have the first thing which belong to respiratory tract, that is cough, which is worse by sweet, cold drinks, smoking, lying with head low, dry cold wind, talking, singing, reading, swallowing. The particular modalities, again we go to the croup, and here it is worse inspiration, worse before midnight. Let us go to the angina. It is after midnight and during menses. Why during menses? Because the fluid load increases, circulatory load increases. There is a fluid retention in the body, which puts stress on the heart. It is PQR 12, 13, 14, and 15. Friends, let us go to sensation general particulars, as if breathing through a sponge, which is a very characteristic feature of Spongia tosta. Constricting pains for angina, classical feature of spongia. Dryness, dry as horn, again classical feature of spongia. Barking, sawing, sibilant cough. Bruised, squeezed testes, Pain is bruise and squeeze type. PQR 4, 10, 11, 12, 15 and 16 are giving us contribution here. Sixth part is localities, regions. We find glands. Thyroid gland is very important. Where we have goiter, thyroid swelling up to chin, extensive swelling is there, and we have information from PQR 3, 8, and 9. In respiratory tract, you will find larynx, trachea, bronchi, and entire air passage is perfectly dry. Information we have received from Allen's keynote, PQR 4, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So friends, again we go to the localities, regions, and here throat, sore throat versus sweet, it is PQR 7. Heart and circulation tells us palpitation, angina, nocturnal suffocation, or paroxysmal nocturnal dyspnea. This information we have received from PQR 14 and 15. And we go to the localities, male genitals, where spermatic cord and testicular swelling is very, very important and marked feature given in PQR 16. So friends, we go to the concomitants, and here we have suffocation with waking in night, waking in fright, palpitations, angina attacks are concomitant symptoms here. In croup, we have anxiety, heat, sweat, faintness with angina, dryness accompanying all respiratory complaints. The information we have received from PQR 4, 14, 15, 10 and 11. And we go to the 8th totality key, Boenninghausen's triad. Number 1, location. So first part of totality key and first part of triad is location. So we have thyroid gland, respiratory tract, larynx and trachea is mostly affected, heart and testis. If we talk about sensation, we have dryness, constricting sensation, sawing groove, suffocative sensation, and bruised pains are there. And third is the modality. You will find sleeps into aggravation and worse by mental excitement, worse by sweet, worse by cold drinks, before or after midnight, and better by warm drinks. So friends, let us go to the end part of it. So here we can conclude that in this Boenninghausen cube, Spongia keynote states stand sharply defined, guiding the physician towards precise, confident selection in acute and chronic respiratory and cardiac conditions. So friends, thanks. Thank you very much for your patient listening and watching. Please remember, sharing is caring. Thanks once again.